Okay, guys, this is saying I'm live. This is Lynie on YouTube. Sorry, my thing keeps shaking. I'm trying to adjust it so that it won't shake. And I need to turn it a little that way. Okay, well, this is Lynie. It's Wednesday. It's What's in the Bag. And I'm almost certain the first thing you notice is I got a haircut. Yeah, for those of you that are a certain age, some of you may be able to relate to this. But years ago, I used to have a really serious problem with psoriasis. And then I switched to organic, clean hair care products. So I stopped using, I had everybody's hair care. Somebody had this for natural, somebody had that for natural, and I had a little bit of everybody's stuff. And then I discovered Curl Mix, and I liked, after watching their videos and the story about Kim and Tim Lewis and stuff. And so I love Curl Mix. Curl Mix makes your hair grow. Curl Mix is good for the scalp. It's, and I have not had an issue with my scalp in almost 3.5 years since I've been using Curl Mix. So I'm attributing this recent flare up of my psoriasis due to stress. Life has been very stressful for a number of reasons. Work, um, you know, uh, friends, family, all kinds of things are going on. A lot of loved ones lost, just various different things. And so stress can also cause a number of things to happen in the body. And so the way my body is expressing its stress, it has caused me to have a serious outbreak of psoriasis in my scalp. And so I just needed, if anybody has ever dealt with psoriasis, you get all those flakes and stuff in your hair. And if your hair is longer, it's just you cannot get the white out, period. It's just always there. And so when it's lower like this, you can treat it. So the doctor did call in a prescription of some medicated stuff for me to use, the shampoo and then a medicated oil and a cap that you put on at night that will help easily lift some of the scales and flakes that develop in your scalp in order to help heal it. So that being said, that is why this is now the look. But the beauty of this is that even with when I had the hair, the beauty is if I want to have a long hair look, straight curly hair look, I can always wear a wig or something. And I have a few, and I wear them from time to time. So, my latest things that I've been up to with my MK, I don't know if many of you know this, and so I'm going to give this information out. And that is that Mary Kay, as of December the 17th, has changed how you can shop with your consultants. All Mary Kay consultants had a personal website, but now it's called My Shop. So you can shop my customers and stuff can shop with me, and other consultants customers can shop with them through My Shop, and it's made it a more seamless process. The items that you're shopping for will come to you directly from Mary Kay, so it's like sort of a straight to you process. And so it's an easier way for checkout because a lot of people use Apple Pay, Google Pay, or whatever. And so I think it's added those additional ways to be flexible as far as the payment that can be accepted. And so it's just like a whole lot of little exciting things like that. And as you all know, I'm always working on the room. And so I don't know if you can remember from before, but I had like white shelving that sort of set out. It was a little bigger. The drawers that were in there, you couldn't see through them. So I found these drawers that had see-through panels. So now it makes it easier for me to see what's in stock, what I have on hand or what have you. And then I got, what else did I get? I'm trying to see where I'm looking at this picture at. So anyway, so that's some of the stuff that's going on behind me. And one of the other things I wanted to come and say too is that 365 days a year, I offer gift services. So in addition to selling the Mary Kay, I also do gift services, and I make gift baskets. And nothing's too small, nothing's too big. It's whatever your budget is and whatever your theme is, So you can either say, be creative, do whatever, whatever type of gift it is. Like, not just for the holiday season, for the shopping that people are doing, but for all occasions. You might just you want to recognize a buddy because they got a promotion, or someone is having a baby, or all of those type of things. And so in that regard, I offer gift services as well. And so, I just wanted to put that out there too, as that's something that I do, because I just did a gift basket for a lady on my job that was retiring, and they loved it. She was, she talked about being into hiking and all that kind of thing. So I made it a theme that way. So yeah, so those are some of the things that uh, I'm talking about that we're now doing. And like I said, so I would encourage you, if you are interested in some Mary Kay, to go to marykay.com/ Gaines, and that way you can check out the new My Shop. You can check it out, and I'd like to get your feedback, what you think about it. It was very exciting to create it, to upload everything so that it could get ready for the migration. And so I can't wait for somebody to actually try it out so we can see what's going on. So that is one of the other things. But again, don't be alarmed. And like I tell people all the time, if you have a need to have to get a haircut, make your haircut, it'll grow back. Yep. But right now, I need to just get my scalp back in good health. And so that's why that's what promoted the haircut. I have a serious psoriasis outbreak. And like I said, I haven't had it in about 3.5 years. And so, life this year has been very stressful. So I'm not surprised that that's how it's shown up. But, it happens to the best and the worst of us sometimes. And so I'm trying to think. One of the things I wanted to feature is a lip gloss holder. I showed it, but I didn't really think I talked about it. Sometimes we try to be economical with the things we do, and because stuff costs so much, I wanted a way to display my glosses and stuff. And so I got an idea from a lady. This is a paper towel holder. And so she was like, you get the paper towel holder, and then you put zip ties in the middle. If you can see the darkness in the middle, that's a double stack of zip ties, so that you can create the slots to put the lip glosses in. And it's perfect. It's a perfect holder. So this was something that was fun to do. It took me some trial and error, though, because on the one that she did, I think she had one zip tie. But every time I did the one zip tie, it wasn't a good hold on the lip glosses. And so when I did a double zip tie, that made it tougher. I'm sorry, this label came off. Yeah, and so hello to everyone out there that's looking on. So if you got lip glosses and they're here, there, and everywhere, this is a great way to go vertical. A lot of times we have stuff spread out on our dressers and all that kind of stuff that's taking up so much space. But this is a good way to go vertical. Like I said, it's a paper towel holder from Amazon and some zip ties. And then you could just create the slots and it'll hold your glosses for you. So that was something that I wanted to share this Wednesday for What's in the Bag, because, as you grow, get glosses and stuff like that, you need a place to put them. And this would, keep them at readily available for you to grab them, and a nice display. It makes a nice display so you can see them. Here's another one, because I have all kinds of lip glosses. I had two. So the one that I showed you before had the black zip ties, and this one has the white zip ties, because it was helping me to distinguish between the different lip glosses. But for Mary Kay, we have some really pretty neutrals, and I'm going to pull some off so that you can see some of the neutrals. And so this is Tawny Nude. It's a nice neutral that can be worn with a lip liner or without. This is Chocolate Nude. I'm not sure if the color is coming through really good. And then they have a really, really pretty Iconic Red. This is Iconic Red. and very pretty. Let me see. I'll tell you what. I have some applicators, and so I'm gonna try to get you to be able to see what they look like, because this might, you know, you might be looking for some gloss. So this is the chocolate nude, and I don't know if the lighting is really that good. If you can see it, I'm trying to get it close enough for you to see it. That's the chocolate nude. I thought I had my little, oh, here it is. Maybe that'll make it better. We'll see. Let me put this ring light on and see. Oh, that made it better. Just with me. Oh, yeah, you can see it there. So that's the chocolate nude. Let me see if I put it on top of the phone. Okay, there we have it. A discovery. So that's chocolate nude. Let's see what the iconic red looks like, so you can get a good look at that one. And I think every girl needs a red lip. Sometimes when you, oh yeah, that's a pretty red. So that is iconic red. That's gorgeous. Yeah. So every girl needs a bold red lip, I think. Sometimes it's a good pick-me-up. Let's look at that tawny nude on the other side of this chocolate, so you can see the difference in it. I guess, yeah, that's more of a, so if you can see that third line that I put right here, that's very neutral, very, very neutral. So if you're a girly girl that want minimalist, you know, color, that by itself or with a little brown lip liner could be your neutral look to get you through the day. Now, we also have, oh, this is a beautiful shade too. I'm just going to let you see a few of the ones that I have here. And know that if you're interested in them, you can contact me and we can hook you up, because I'm sure I'm running a special on these like a BOGO. So that right there is Berry Delight. Isn't that pretty? And as you can see, my complexion, my skin tone, all of these are still showing up. Great pigmentation, great saturation of color. And so, you know, sometimes you don't want a heavy lip look. With a heavy lipstick, you might just want a light gloss. Here's one more of my favorite colors. Now, even with my complexion, I shouldn't have had this color on, and then I could have put it on my lips to demonstrate it for you. But even with my complexion, this color that I'm getting ready to show you now, this is called Pink Ballerina. And it's still, let's see, do it this way, because it's going to come up like a real neutral on me. You know, it'll look really good on, it's the one in the middle. You probably can't see it real good, but it's the one right here. So if you can imagine that, if you had a brown line on and that hint of pink iridescence, I need to get a little bit more to put it in a different spot so you can see it clear. Let's see if we do it across. Okay, yeah. If we did it across the top. So, okay, there you go. There, you can see it better. And so even on my skin tone, it comes up really nice. And whenever I wear this, I like to do a soft brown line, and then in the inside of the lip, do this little iridescent pink. And it's very, very, very feminine, very girly, very pretty. And the thing about these glosses, it's called unlimited lip gloss. And what's unlimited about it is that they're not tacky, they're not sticky. You know, sometimes people have lip gloss on and you're talking to them, and as their mouth moves, as they open and close their mouths, you see the tackiness of the substance that's on their lips. These are not like that. They don't do that. You don't get that tackiness from them. But they are a great, great way to have your lips on the go. And, oh, I don't think I have a lip. For the first folks that might be interested in getting the buy one get one half off. We have a beautiful, oh, I'm gonna have to go get it so I can show you guys. I thought I brought my bag back here, but to show you the lip gloss case so that you can see, it's very, very cute. So if you got somebody in your life, a young lady, I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily even be young, but somebody that loves a nice little neutral lip, they're not into a whole lot of fanfare when it comes to their on-the-go makeup looks. They might just be into a subtle gloss or something like that. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. Where? Yeah, I know. Okay, so sorry. What I went to get, so that I could show you guys, and I have, this is the lip gloss case holder, and this is a gift with purchase, and it opens up. One, it has a mirror, so you can see how to fix that pout, and then it has a slot for 2 tubes of gloss. You can put any kind of gloss in it. And then I also have a lip brush, actually 2 lip brushes. So it's, you know, you could put, even if you had a short pencil, now the long pencils are not going to fit in it, but if you had a lip liner, that pencil could fit in there if it's a shorter one. But yeah, and then I would also encourage you to use a lip brush because it helps the color go on. It fills in on the lips really, really good. And then after the end, what do we do to look at this hand? Watch this. This is our oil-free makeup remover. So I'm shaking it up to activate it. And I'm going to show you how quickly it's going to remove all of that from my hand. And this is really good. So if you're into mascara and you like the waterproof mascara, this will get that off. And it's no tugging. It's a gentle white. And then you'll be able to see. Look at that. A gentle wipe, and my whole area, my whole hand is clean, and all of the color is on this paper towel. You see that? And so if you, when you're taking off your makeup and stuff at night and whatever you're using to remove it, and you find yourself pulling and tugging and trying to get it off, you're using the wrong kind of makeup remover. You definitely should use our oil-free makeup remover. It's award-winning. I have it put in here, but it comes in a different type bottle, and it really does remove your makeup, even waterproof. Because the version that we have now it'll take off waterproof makeup. And that basically is what I had this week. That was my what's in the bag. So what's in the bag was to explain about my scalp condition, the reason my hair is now gone, or not gone, but low. And then to also talk to you about some of our beautiful lip glosses. You know, this is the season where people are going out to dinner, going out to parties, visiting, and you want to have a nice neutral look or what have you. And so we got the colors for you. And I'm running some specials, so hit me up, DM me, and we'll see what or go to my shop. You can go to my shop and see all the colors in the color palette that we have. So, okay, guys, thank you for watching. This is this week's What's in the Bag. Everybody have a good night. Bye-bye. Now, of course, y'all know I always got to figure out how to turn this off, right? Here we go.